Been a boater my whole life, and I've been around the water and snorkel and and dive and swim, but I shouldn't be here. It's 16 hours in the water. I think I ended up traveling 27 miles, all in. Talking to the Coast Guard yesterday, I think I was in the water for 16 hours. Went 27 miles, and I shouldn't be here.
What goes through your mind when you're there in the water as you're dealing with minute after minute, hour after hour?
Yeah, it's, I think the first couple hours, I thought I had 2 or 3 hours to try to find the boat when things kicked off. And I think I made the decision to swim and try to make it to shore. I thought that I didn't think I was going to get found. There was a front that came in. Once the sun started going down, the weather got very rough, and probably about 5-6 hours in, and I've lost track of time somewhat. But I realized that maybe I can do this. Maybe I'm not going to cramp up or get hypothermia. I made a conscious decision to essentially take my shirt off and swim to try to keep the weight and resistance off, and I wanted to swim to try to keep my body warm. And I did that consistently. I knew it was probably important at that point in time. I didn't stop. I thought that hypothermia would probably kick in. But yeah, after probably about 5 hours, I just said, I can do this, and I'm going to swim all night, and I'm going to hit the shore.
Did you see jellyfish, sharks, shrimps in the water?
Yeah. Got bit by a whole bunch of stuff. Bit by jellyfish. Right when the sun was going down, I was circled by a shark. Luckily, I did one circle around and left. There was a lot of stuff glowing at night. I don't know what it was exactly, to be honest with you, but probably some of those jellyfish and some other things that were, that were biting. But
what do you say to yourself as this is going on? Are you talking to God, or are you talking? What are you doing with that in your head?
Well, I prayed to God to send the boat or the Coast Guard to come get me. And yeah, I mean, after some time, I just said, look, I'm not dying tonight, and I'm gonna make it to shore.
You talked about this.
Certainly test your mind, right? You're in the water that long. The boat, the fishing boat, had lights on, and it couldn't have been 50 yards from me, and I'd been in the water at least 10 hours at that point in time, and to have the boat come that close and not hear you or see you was just, you had to get your mind right at that point in time. And yeah. Now I was going to say, and the Coast Guard was tough. I knew they were out looking for me. I could see the helicopters. They were probably about a mile north of where I was. And just with the wind and the current, they were, they talking to them, they thought I was, further north than I was, because they thought I had gone out of Boca Inlet. I had gone out of Hillsborough Inlet. And I kept asking, please come south and just see me. And when, when it flew over and, didn't see me, it was, again, I realized at that point in time, I was on my own, that if I was going to make it, I had to hit the beach on my own.
Well, how did you know which direction was west? Did you see lights on shore?
I just followed the sun.
Follow the what?
I followed the sun. during the day. And by the time night came, I could see the lights on the shore and pick out certain landmarks. But, yeah, look, I've got two beautiful daughters. I was hitting that shore.
It seems to have really shaken you.
The next question. Are there any more questions? Or?
One more for Rob, and then two more for Tammy. Now,
You said you were drifting at one point, did you get to the point where you couldn't swim anymore? And did you feel like you were on the verge of losing consciousness at any point? How
Yeah,
were you?
no, I mean, I swam the whole time. I knew I had to. And so,
Close when you...
well, you know what? It's, you got to a point at night, and I was probably pretty delirious at the time, but I could see the lights getting closer and closer. And, at that point, you can't not make it, right?